Hi, it's Sarai Braceno. This is not a podcast episode, even though there is a microphone. I'm going to talk about the making of the Hokey Pokey, a short film directed by me, written by me. Everything was basically done by me. So we're going to talk about everything and the making, the making of the Hokey Pokey, a short film. Which I think is probably a very great idea that I made, and let's talk about how that happened. How did I make this movie? I was trying to sleep. This was like a couple of the final weeks of my sophomore school year, right, which was just a couple months ago. Obviously, I'm like panicking. I'm like, I have a D in 2 of my classes. I've never felt like such a failure in my life. What do? I should probably study. I should probably work hard and work my butt off. And then I'm like freaking out, right? And then I'm like, hey, I should write a movie. So I was like, I should write a movie, which is a mockumentary, right? A documentary, but like not real. And it's just humor, and it's just me playing all of the characters. And it's just like me, and like there's this like all like the director and the writer and like the producer and the actor and the music and all that stuff. And they all secretly like hate each other, and they all have really bad, weird names. And it's just, we show like little bits and pieces of them actually making the movie. But again, it's like everything's just me, and it's like incredibly low budget. It's gonna be funny. I was like, I should write it. And obviously, I'm not like entirely sure that I'm gonna make it, right? Because every time I start a project, I never finish it. Or if I finish it, I never actually make it. It was like, so I didn't know. I kind of thought I wouldn't, right? And I was like, okay, the next day I start writing it. Like, okay, it's going to be called The Making of the Hokey Pokey, a short film. Actually, it was going to be a documentary, a short film. That was going to be the original title. It was going to be documentary, a short film. And then I changed. I was like, no, I want it to be The Making of the Hokey Pokey, a short film. And the writer, his name was Constopation. And I got that out of constipation. If you search, there's a hidden meaning behind every name of every character. Constopation, constipation, right? He's a writer. He's constipated. The director, Diarrhea, which is his sibling, secretly, if you haven't watched the movie, go watch it. Diarrhea. Their mother is gastritis. Gastritis. Like, I don't know how to pronounce that in English. I just know it's gastritis. There's God, I mean. Oh wait, that's not their mother. That's their cousin, gastritis. What is the mother's name? Oh, indigestion. Indigestion. I love that, right? And then the producer, Dwayne Johnson, right? God, what else? The choreographer, Kate McFlurry. Now that one's a little bit harder to decipher, but it's Tate McRae, who I love. And I was like, I'm not going to make you the singer, I'm going to make you the choreographer, because I know that she originally danced, and she still dances, and she's great at it, right? So I was like, Kate McFlurry. And actually, she said, she was like, normally I'm focused on my singing career, and have y'all heard my song Avaricious? Avaricious is a very far synonym to greedy, which is the very famous Tate McRae song, you know, like, I would want myself, baby, don't get greedy. I'm just trying to show off my singing skills. I'm just kidding, I'm probably gonna cut that out. Yeah. The actor, Larry Kroger, is Barry Keoghan. And he's Irish. And I had to actually learn how to do an Irish accent, which it did not turn out very good. But I watched a couple Barry Keoghan videos, and I was like, okay, we'll look at this. So I was just talking like this for a while, and it wouldn't go away. I would keep talking like this, even when I was doing the behind the scenes of the video, which I'm not actually going to post, because I don't like editing that stuff. And, yeah. And then the actress was, what was it? Caribbean Woodwork. Sabrina Carpenter. I don't know where we got the Caribbean. One of my friends who were now will just be known as Mana Spain because we were also trying to come up with a name for her. She was supposed to be in the credits, but I didn't remember which name we had actually given her, so I just didn't put her. But I love her, and she helped me very much with the writing for the movie. And yeah, she helped me come up with Caribbean woodwork, and we have woodwork carpenter, right, from the SNL show thing, right? And there was Luis Miguel, right? John Gay, Juan Gabriel, right? And then Go Go Jiwa, Jojo Siwa. I think that one was obvious. That was fun. I actually had to draw random stars and lines on my face. So that's always lovely. And I had to sing Karma. And I had to do the whole dream guest on my podcast. Well, let's spice things up. Probably one of my exes. I can't believe I actually did that. And yeah, and there were more characters that I currently can't remember right now. No, was that it? I think that was it. Yeah. Oh, Vin Diesel, right? Yeah. And it was this entire thing. And there is actually a tiny little subplot that if you... Ooh! Oh, I kind of almost started singing there. Okay. If you pay very, very close attention, the hat that Consto wears is also the same hat that Kate wears. And that is not only is that because I don't have enough money to buy another hat, but it was also a little joke I kind of wrote in there. A little tiny Easter egg that I wrote in there, implying that they are in a relationship. Kind of came up with that after the movie had come out, but that's okay. And it was just, yeah, there was the whole thing. And if you watch the movie, towards the end, during the credits, right, and you wait for the last part. Oh wait, I forgot about the casting director. Jose Birria is supposed to be Joe Biden. Yeah, he's supposed to be Joe Biden. And that's lovely. And if you realize, I wanted to learn how to do a Joe Biden impression, but that's very difficult to do. I can sort of do Donald. It's not very good. It's not. Trust me. It's not the best, right? But I think that would have gotten a little too political if I had done a Donald Trump impression. So yeah, I might write him in another movie, because I am currently writing the making of Patriarchy, a short film, which is Jose Birria and Dyer He are coming back for that. I think so. I think those are the only two coming back. I'm not sure. But yeah, and so instead I did a southern accent because he was born in the era when there was still segregation. So he was just like, yeah, and then I mentioned Liam Neeson, but I respect Liam Neeson too much to change his name to Liam Leeson. So, and my mother loves Liam Neeson, right? And I was like, me personally, I wanted Billy and Curvy, which is Cillian Murphy, because he was so awesome in Oppenheimer. But he was booked for another role, Peaky Blinders. Okay, never mind. So, and then, I wanted Liam Neeson for it, but, he's too good of an actor, and you think he'd really be working in this low-budget film? And, like, I mean, come on, does nobody realize how we all have, like, the same face? And then at the end of the movie, it's this, like, thing where it just, really, does nobody wonder we all look alike? And then it ends with this, like, scary music, implying that there's going to be a sequel, right? And I'm currently writing that sequel, and that's why Jose Birria is coming back, because he knows something that the others don't. Yeah, it's this lovely, lovely thing. And yeah, just the making of the Hokey Pokey, I loved writing that, and I loved making it. It was genuinely really fun to do. All the props I used a lot of stuff we have. I used a lot of my dad's clothes and just my clothes in general. And I did buy some things for it. I bought the bald cap. That did not suit my skin color, and I didn't actually look very bald. Bought a hat, the one that Larry wears, the yellow disgusting thing that I had to buy. $13. You can't even buy cheap stuff at Goodwill anymore. I bought, what else did I buy? I think I bought more stuff. I think that was it. Oh, I bought like a actual like ring stand thingy because to film like the outdoor scenes. And well, the on set scenes, right? I borrowed my father's. Oh, I bought sunglasses for diarrhea, right? And I borrowed some of my dad's sunglasses, which he was like, those are expensive. And I was like, yep, well, I'm gonna borrow them. Yeah. And I don't know. It was just borrowed a lot of my mom's stuff too. Yeah. It was a fun thing to do. It was genuinely a really fun project. Really liked doing it. It was just honestly, I had such a great time that summer just filming that. The editing process was tedious though. Never edited like properly tried to like edit something in my life. So the process took me about a month because I'm incredibly lazy and I procrastinate. And eventually the movie came out and my mother sent it to a lot of people, so that's why it has 101 views. Like 2 of those were probably me. Yeah, but that's probably the biggest. Honestly, I didn't expect it to be that big, but I really enjoyed making it. It was a lot of fun. It was a great time. It was a great fun experience, and I can't wait to do it all over again. And I love that. So yeah, thank you. I am Sarai Braceno. I directed, wrote, acted, and produced. It literally did everything for the making of the Hokey Pokey, a short film which you can watch on YouTube now if you press on my channel. Bye.